There are many such working professional. I'm just talking about English communication skill mentor, coach, teacher. They are somewhere grappling to find a student or to find somebody whom they may train. But they are not getting a student, they are not getting somebody whom they may teach. But they are still somewhere lagging behind, and they are just going here and there are many platforms, there are many educational platforms where once you have some qualification from there or some certificate, that will certify you that now you are great to teach somebody, or now you can teach English worldwide. But let me tell you one thing here is that process that I'm talking about, the process where somebody is certifying you that now go unleash your potential around the world, and now you are able to teach people. Somewhere maybe or somewhere may not be. For me, it was something that I didn't learn English to get certification. I know other qualification it needs, that you need to submit while interview or getting some job or any other opportunity where you are just gonna get something there. We need to produce, but a skill that you need to fit into somebody, or you should be prudent, you should be holding great position, great methodology, great idea that may help other people to ingrain that what you have, you are able to inculcate or to impart your knowledge to somebody. For that, I don't believe instead of knowledge certificate word. For me, it was the methodology that I followed, and my methodology was money is the reward of solving others problem. So what problem, the intensity of problem you solve, the reward of intensity is that great. So if you somewhere think that you are capable of solving somebody problem, you have something or potential into you that you may solve a great problem, it means somewhere you are liable to get a great reward. Yeah, great problem versus great reward. That should be in our mind. Or if you deserve for this, if you believe that yeah, somewhere I deserve for this, it means you deserve for a great reward. Why I'm talking about, there are many center or there are many online platform where you go, or they have created business, they have certain curriculum that you have to teach people, or you have to ingrain English communication skill into you. But many working professionals, they are not getting result. See, I'm not gonna criticize anybody, there is no any hate mindset against such organizations, such business. But what I'm talking about here, just think what methodology worked for you, or are you great in grammar, great in communication skill, whatever you think you can speak. Or there are many people, they started studying in a great school, or there gradually they learn English. So that English, because it was environment where you were growing, learning, growing, or gradually you grab that. And one language that we learned, we passed out from government school, or each and everything we had to learn by ourselves, or somewhere taking some teachers privilege. If you are thinking that you grew in a society where English was kinds of environment, I'm telling you, you will somewhere stumble while teaching people. But if you are somewhere you will struggle a lot in your life to learn English, or now you have mindset where you think that you can teach other people, that works. Yeah, you heard it right. For me, this worked. There came many opportunity. I could have gone with them, but what was over there? They are just taking us for granted. They want us to buy with a small amount, but there they have their own policy, there they have their own way of teaching, their own curriculum, so that you don't have open mind where you can teach them. For me, it doesn't work. What worked to learn me to be fluent in English, I try to use that methodology. Or that is what it doesn't shoot for me, that going with somebody's curriculum and teaching somebody, it shoot with me, that what process helped me out to speak English. That process I implement for the people they are learning. And once you get any a student, or you are putting your wholeheartedly effort, putting in all your effort to make him great in English, or somewhere they start realizing that they are getting what they wanted. It means you are very close to get many students. It happened with me. Like, I was super curious, super passionate about the English communication skill, or I am still. It is not that I just teach. I'm just teaching people or relaxing every day, all day long. I am chasing what next. I'm thinking what other process. I'm thinking what other methodology that I may adapt, or same thing I can teach people. So when I learned each and everything in the old age after 30, 35, or that was the booming time that thrived my communication skill. In terms of grammar, see, there lies a misconception. Many people they think that grammar doesn't work. Remember, without grammar, you can't be a great teacher. Without grammar, you can't be a great speaker, because grammar teaches you that how to speak, how to connect dots, whatever you know, vocabulary, structure, idiom, phrases, lot of things comes when it comes to the when you embark on the journey of learning English. But if you are not focused about the grammar part, so what happened here? This happened. I was speaking well, or everything was going fine, but somewhere I started feeling that why this off is coming here, why after off ing form is coming here. I started feeling somewhere nervous that why doesn't it work? If somebody asked me, I was not able to explain. But later on, I realized no, I need grammar completely. Completely means not 100%, but at least I should know the grammar, each and everything. That if anybody gets some problem, immediately I start diving about that, I start exploring about that, and that may help them out to understand. If you don't know something by root, see, I have been teaching people. If I'm teaching somebody, or somebody is stuck somewhere, they are not understanding that why you are putting this here. I am well versed, I'm well armed with the knowledge, a skill set that I have been possessing. I start elaborating from the ground, so that coming from the root, I'm able to dispel their doubt, whatever doubt is lingering in their mind. Because many times, even I remember when I used to learn, when I was trying to speak English, sometimes I stumble upon is, am, are, has, have, where to use, where to not use. These all starts coming in our mind. But these all are the time when we must learn. Or if we are not learning, it means somewhere we are not confident in English. And that is why many people, even though know they are fluent, many people I have been teaching or I taught, they were fluent, but they were not understand. They were not getting understanding about the grammar part. They were not getting understanding how to connect the dot, and why I'm saying that, why I'm not saying that. And this problem lies with people. They grow in the environment in English, or they have been speaking well in English, but they cannot understand the logic behind why they are saying this word, why they are saying this sentence, and why that makes sense. Why? Because they didn't care about that. They were just growing up. They got some environment where they start growing up, or they gradually ingrain or started speaking. But what about the people like us who got each and everything later on? And then I started realizing that the grammar plays a great role. So once you divide all the structure, we'll get to know that there are 8 parts of a speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection, and these all have each role into the grammar, into the structure, and that we must understand. It should be completely understanding in our mind, so that we should not get stumble. If I'm teaching somebody, if he stumbles somewhere, he started faltering, he's not getting some logic, I must be aware to make him understand. If you have such logic in your mind, if you are wholeheartedly wanting somebody to make him well English communicator, it means you are a deserving person to get a student. Or believe me, once you get somebody, or you doubt him, or he get what he wanted, he will tell somebody that wow, I learned with him, or he taught me, the way he was teaching is amazing. I never thought something it was tedious or cumbersome. Whatever he taught me, it was great, and that is what I wanted in our life to learn. Yes, because there are many sinners. They are just having a they have like a net. They have laid a net, and during the net they are trapping you, and they are asking you do that, group conversation or stand and speak. These doesn't work. It was the time that people blindly used to go and learn that. But now it is not that great effective. Yeah, and one more thing, that if you think that joining group class it will help you out, it will help up to a certain level, but it will not help what you wanna get in your life. So circling back to the topic, yeah, if you are passionate about English, like every time, all day long, I'm just looking out, I'm getting used up to remember. I always criticize the tools. They are nowadays like AI or these all things. Remember, you must be aware how to use this tool. Yeah, these tools are super beneficial, but the way you should know how to use. So what happens, suppose I want to elaborate something in detail and something I'm missing, I go, I use these tools, but it doesn't mean that these tools are making a slave. We are slave of this tool. No, I'm not gonna be in that pace. What I want some idea. I have already 80%, 70%, 30% idea I want, and once I learn it, now it is in my mind. So I learn. I don't allow that may make me handicapped. It is somewhere crippling our growth. Nowadays we are super engrossed, super used to get use of this tool. No, that is why somewhere we are lagging behind. But again, so teacher, if you are passionate, if you know what methodology worked for you, you know all grammar rule, you are able to satisfy somebody, pacify his question, you are able to dispel somebody doubt, you are able to think about whosoever is studying with you, how can I make them great, what next a step I should help, so that the guy who is learning with you, he is always motivated or always trying to get in classes. So what happens with me, whenever I teach somebody, they are waiting eagerly that wow, when is my time, at the time I will learn English. That inspiration, that situation I create for the people to learn. Otherwise, there are many people they think to learn, but they don't enjoy the classes. It becomes cumbersome process wherever they are learning. That time is not now, because I have been teaching all professional. They all are there tedious, surrounded with the hectic schedule, and I can't pour additional layer of the hectic. So that I should be in the way. It may help them in the way that they are not going to rely that oh my god, again I have to learn English, or again I have to go with these all things. I'm not letting them go in that state. So better to better to incorporate these all skill set in your life or in your journey of teaching. If you deserve, if you know these all idea, whatever I'm talking about, it means you are somewhere a great deserving candidate or teacher where you will start getting a student. This happened with me. One student I taught, he got great result. It thrived his career, and now he suggested other people, and they started coming to me. Or now that suggested other people, and he started coming to me. This was the strategy that helped me out. Or if you go in that state, if you are able to follow this all methodology, if you are passionate about this, it means you will get a student. It is matter of one a student whom you fill with the confidence in the English and whatever aspiration he had. If you made him happy, it means now nobody will stop you to get what you want. So deserving people are the people, they are always passionate to helping others, and that is the meaning of being a human. What does it mean by human? Human means whatever knowledge if we have, or qualification if we have, or if we are able to educate other, it means we deserve what we want in our life. So these are all a strategy if you have in your mind, or if you believe that yes you can do that, it means you are very close to the target what you want. So be passionate, never ever surrender thinking that no, I deserve, I can help somebody, or now you are just somewhere in the dark that how. These are the idea. You know, God gives everything. Just keep waiting, put your all in effort, whatever knowledge you have, enhance it. You know, nowadays the competition is super steep. In that steep competition, if you want somebody to grow, if you want somebody to enhance his capacity in English, it means first of all you or we have to enhance at the level where it may help other to instilling the knowledge into him, or that becomes one of the great idea, one of the great way that we create environment and we instill this idea, inculcate into him, or that is what people want. So do that, or you will get to know that yes, this is one of the great way that worked, that has been working, and it will work for other professionals. Thank you. Bye bye.